Dark Magicians. Yesterday, I was playing with them, and I was miserable. We went, I'll quickly throw it up on screen, on an 11 loss streak. And I'm going to admit, I thought we've not got long left of this deck before I'm going to have to scrap it in. We won't be able to scrap it in because it's all like pre-made cards. You can't decraft them. But something happened today. You'll notice I'm in Platinum 4 on a 4-win streak. Sam, you played with a different deck. No. We played with Dark Magicians. We played with a different version. Now, brace yourselves, because there's one naughty card in this, but I think the rest is absolutely fine. And there's one card I may or may not change, but we'll see. This is the Dark Magician deck that I managed to get a 4-win streak on. And it is currently my favorite version. It is the DPE version with super polymerization and 2 copies of skill drain. But other than that, I think it's actually really good. So we don't actually have any Ash Blossoms in here and stuff. I like it. I think it does the job decent enough. And I like DPE because it's just a consistent threat on the field. While the branded version is okay, the only problem with that is it limits you with what you can do. I guess this does as well, but just, I don't know. I prefer this one. So what have we got in the deck? Well, we've got 2 Dark Magicians. 3 is too much because if you open with this card, it's a dead card. You don't really want that to happen. 1 is too little. If your Dark Magician gets banished, you are screwed. So we play 2. Magician's Soul is like the best card in the deck. I don't know. I think it's my favorite one. It's the card that I always pretty much want to have. Dump it in the grave, dump a Dark Magician from your deck into the grave, special summon Dark Magician. Or special summon this monster to the field, send some spells and traps to the graveyard to draw some cards. The only card I ever send to the graveyard is usually the field spell, Magician's Salvation. Because once it's done its purpose of putting this on the field, I don't really need it anymore. It's that Rick and Morty meme. What is my purpose? You set Eternal Soul in my field. Oh my god. So yeah, we like Magician's Soul. Triple Maxi because it's Maxi. Magician's Rod. So Magician's Rod lets you add any of the spells or traps in the deck to the hand. I think I got that right? Yes. Typically we add Dark Magic Circle is our always, but we can go into other stuff if we've already got those pieces. And then once it's in the graveyard, if you've got Eternal Soul in the field, you kind of get this combo where you bring the Dark Magician back. Dark Magic Circle will banish a card on the opponent's field. Magician's Rod's effect will activate in the graveyard since you activated a spell or trap. You tribute the freshly summoned Dark Magician. You add this card back to your hand. You can now summon this card and add whatever card you want back to the hand. You just repeat that thing and you get an infinite circle there. Now, what I like about this deck is, oh my god, you've got 2 bricks in the deck. Guess what can happen? If you've got Illusion of Chaos and, say, Dasher in the hand, PU, you can activate Illusion of Chaos' special ability, add whatever monster you want from your deck to your hand, this thing or this thing, let's just say it's this thing, then you have to put a card in your hand back into the deck. Let's put Dasher back in there. Then let's use this effect, shuffle the deck, take those Dark Magicians out. We can put back brick cards. I love it. Upstart Goblin could come out, but I think it's fine. If I had more draw cards, I would put them in if I had more upstarts or if I had more of the... What's the spell card? The field spell that lets you pay 1,000 life points. If your life points are lower than your opponent's, then you don't take any damage. You can draw 1 card, destroy a card. Whatever that card is, that field spell. You could play them, but I don't have the resources to get it, so I can't do it. All that's there for is if I've got Soul Servant and no Dark Magician in my hand. Chicken game. Thank you, chat. If I've got... what was I saying? I don't have Dark Magician in the graveyard or in my hand on the field, and I've got this. I can activate this, put whatever card I want on the top of my deck, activate Upstart, and I've got it straight away. I think it's kind of cool. It's only 1,000 life points. Terraforming. Secret Village of the Spellcasters. Your opponent can't use spell cards. Sometimes it's very good. It is yet to, I think, win me a game, but we'll see. A Magician's Salvation. I think this could go down to 1. But for the time being, it's fine. And then otherwise, we just add Magician's Salvation and set that. Preparation of Rites, we're playing 3 because you can activate as many times as you want. So why would you play 3 of this instead of 3 of this? Because, say I've got 2 of them in my hand. Activate Preparation of Rites, my opponent Ash Blossoms it. Activate another Preparation of Rites, add this. Alternatively, activate Illusion of Chaos, gets negated. Okay, that's that done. it's fine. I'd rather this got eaten than this. So somehow that makes sense in my brain. 2 Fusion Destiny. I'm trying out Fusion Deployment because Fusion Deployment instantly summons out a Dark Magician from the deck. Now, I've been in situations where this card is dead in my hand because I've summoned all my Dark Magicians or got them all in the graveyard. So it can be a bit of a brick. It is the expendable card in my deck. But I just like the idea of, I've got interrupted, I've got a Dark Magic Circle on my field, activate Fusion Deployment, special summon this, profit. I think it's kind of cool. So we'll keep an eye on this card. Also, this card works with Vert Anaconda. So if I Vert Anaconda and I've already used like my Fusion Destiny and Super Polys, I can special summon a Dark Magician through Vert Anaconda. That's kind of cool. Secret ability, your opponent can't use spell cards, but sometimes can backfire on you. Dark Magic Circle, let you banish your opponent's cards. I think 2 is fine. You could play 3. You definitely can't play 1. I think 2 is fine. 2 Super Polys. So we need some form of board breaker. And I played evenly. I played Dark Roll no more. I just didn't like them. I think Super Poly is the way. And this thing has been thrown around online. Earth Golem Ignista. This is a perfect counter to a lot of modern decks. Math Mech, they've got IP Magician? IP, whatever it's called. That on the field with a Cyburst monster, which they always have. Scoop them up, make this. You're playing against... I forgot the call, the Link 2 deck. The one with the rank 2, Link 2 and everything. Sprite. The Sprite deck, this is the perfect counter to it. You attack into their big monster, you get an attack. I think it's kind of cool. I like it. It's really awesome. And then the extra deck. I don't think we need to go over anymore. This thing's awesome. We've got 1 fusion card. We can add that fusion card back into our deck if we use it once with this. Got Skill Drain at 2. 1 Eternal Soul. This is either the best card in the deck or it's the biggest hindrance in the deck. Dichotomy of it. And then all the stuff in the extra deck. Is there anything worth talking about? No. Let's jump in. I'm on a 4-win streak. Can we keep it up? I've just hyped up this deck. We're going from a really bad stream yesterday to I'm hoping a really good stream today. For the banter, just for fun, why don't we just get to Diamond today? Let's just... I put a tweet saying how terrible Dark Magicians were, and everybody agreed. And I want to see if we can prove that wrong. 5 gifted subs if you win. Deal! Nice. I wish I was going first. I get no interaction. We are playing Sprite Live Twin or Pure Sprite? Pure Live Twin. Blue Eyes is worse? Interesting. You got Chaos Max Dragon, though. I really like that card. 4k attack. You attack a defense position monster. You do piercing and double damage. If I attack this thing right here, I've won a duel. If it's in defense, obviously. Sprite right off the bat. To be fair, I haven't seen a Sprite monster yet, unless he makes, you know, this thing. Oh, yeah, it's Sprite. It's Sprite. Sorry, I even doubted that it wasn't Sprite for a second. No one plays just Live Twin nowadays. Very true, very true. I just finished my Valon versus Yugi Joey script. Fun facts and spoilers. Valon could have absolutely won within like 5 turns of the duel. He threw so hard. He had an effect. One of his monsters, I think it was called like Overboost or something. It was the armored legs he was wearing. Its effect was, if that monster battles, destroy itself and the opponent's monster that are battling before damage calculation. Joey has Jinzo on the field. Joey attacks. Valon should have used... He has the ability to choose which monster gets attacked. He should have let it attack his Overboost, whatever it's called. He didn't. He made it attack something else, which reduced the attack of Jinzo. And then he couldn't deal with the Jinzo back on his turn. So then we go back to Joey's turn, and he uses the Jinzo to attack one of the things. He has to get rid of one of his things. And he loses so... And then he blows it up then or something. So he used 2 cards. Ended up costing him the duel. Valon threw for content. He did. Valon's philosophy is only attack. So he always attacks. He never summons a monster into defense. He has a 2,500 defense point monster on the field. He never set it in defense. That's his philosophy. But it makes sense in terms of his lore. No, I don't think any of the cards that Valon used got printed. The closest thing you got was Joey made Rocket... No, not Rocket Hermos Cannon. Big Bang Dragon Blow. Wait, did they make Big Bang Dragon Blow for the Claw of Hermos fusion card? I don't think they did. It was like the arm thing. No. See, the thing is, Valon's monsters were a unique type of ability monster, like Flip Toon and everything, called Armor. And you know, like spirit monsters all share the ability that they have to go back to the hand during the end phase of the turn that they were normal summoned. They can't be special summoned and stuff. Armor monsters make it so that you can only attack with one monster per turn if it's an armor monster. And if an armor monster is ever attacked, you can redirect that attack to any other armor monster on the field. They all share that ability. And they never printed that, like, ability in the real world. The main reason why I didn't that is because it equips all onto the duelist. And you can't really have that, I guess. But it's kind of cool. All right. My mind's back into the duel. This is a lot to deal with. I'm not going to lie. How's the season treating you, Sam? Not very well so far. Not very well at all, but if I believe in myself, I'm sure we can maybe get a bit higher up in Platinum. This is a lot to deal with. This might be too much to deal with. All right. Equip onto tokens? I guess you could do that. Tempting. Alright. He has a monster negate and he has a spell and trap negate, which is not ideal. Honestly, I'm half tempted to use Magician's Soul's effect and then see if he eats that. And then if he lets it go, attempt to attack. Solaire. I wonder if that's a Dark Souls reference. Let's be honest, though. It's not just the Dark Magician's fault. The level of Yu-Gi-Oh! That they are in at the moment is very hard for them to keep up with. I mean, look at what we're playing. Like, there's some very strong decks. And the fact that I'm playing against them most of the time, it's very hard. Oh, Damage Circle. That gets destroy a card on the field to destroy Magician's Rod. That means I can't go straight into my battle phase and attempt to attack that. You can't attack, heal, Crusadia. No, I just want to eat the IP ability. Just so it's out the way. I don't have to deal with it anymore. Alright, Monster Effect is Monster Negate and Spell Negate still on the field. I don't know what I want to get rid of more. Do I want to lose the Dark Magic Circle so I can't banish? Or do I want to lose the Magician's Salvation so I can't have a follow-up play on the next turn? I guess, you know what? Eat the Magician's Salvation. I can use Soul Servant to get Eternal Soul that way instead. So this is expendable. Never mind, he's going to use it. Oh, no. I kind of wanted to negate that one. Okay. I'm not going to activate the Dark Magic Circle, even though I'm pretty sure he knows I've got it. Attempt to summon Magician's Soul. Okay, he negated that one. So I was going to summon this, get rid of that to draw another card. But this is fine. Is he not Evil Twinlock now? Is that what they do? You cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck for the rest of this turn except Fiend monsters. Oh, do you think he'll make Underworld Goddess of the Closed World? Maybe. I was going to use Dark Magic Circle, but... Oh, I saw, yeah, the wiki, yeah. That's such a shame. Get another monster this way. See, I've used my normal summon. I guess I can take that. Blanked? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see what it said. Sam, please add deck destruction virus. It will stop this deck. And you want Dark Magician in the graveyard. Very true. Now you see, I got absolutely obliterated by Eradicator Epidemic Virus. I don't know. Maybe. Could be the play. Who do I want for my follow-up turn? Rod or Souls? I'll take Souls. You normal summoned Rod, right? Yeah, I did. I did. I can't do enough. He's just got so much, like, negate. I can't even attack anymore. Who do I want to draw next turn? I guess you. Pretend to go in battle phase for no reason. I'm not playing Dark Rule no more. I did play it for a little while. I've tried some different ones. Nejko, thank you for the H2O. Sorry, I missed it. It was Underworld Goddess of the Closed World. He was locked into Fiends. You were right. And he still had Sprite Elf's effect. I needed him to get rid of Carrot. Carrot is a huge issue for me. Oh, no, it's not an issue. It's not an issue at all. Wait. Oh, no, because he can... What if they've got the back row removal? Should I do it now? I'll wait. Hydrate, my good man. Thank you, Nejko. Thank you for the water. I'm doing it now. I don't care. Okay. I play Eternal Soul. I attempt to special summon a monster from my graveyard. How do you feel about that, Underworld Goddess of the Closed World? Oh, no! It won't work. No, I've fudged it. I've ruined it. I needed like one more card to activate. I've thrown, my bad. For some reason, he would negate it with this. But obviously that's not the case because he has this on the field. Oh, I've lost. This game, we've lost. Just take it. Skill Drain the Goddess? I can't. They'll just negate it. Oh. I don't understand. I mean, I'm probably lost. Okay, I needed that summon really bad. Okay, I've lost regardless. I don't know why I did that, though. Yeah, he could have just destroyed Skill Drain. He's won anyway, because 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,000 attack. But what if I had something else set face down that could special summon a monster from the grave? That's weird. I don't know why he didn't carrot me there. Unusual. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,400. Still game. He's just throwing stuff away now. Yeah, Goddess is still affected. Never mind. That's a shame I didn't have something set face down. Oh, yeah. Well, fair enough. I wonder why I didn't negate that, though. No dark magical hats? Oh, I play. That would have been good. But that was an example of Called by the Grave, our new public enemy number 1. We didn't have any more Dark Magicians in the grave, so we couldn't Eternal Soul, so we couldn't get a monster from the field, so we couldn't survive. What a shame. And unfortunately, that ends our streak. Bad start, but we're fine. You knew about your only unknown card? It was searched. Oh, fair enough then. Yeah, I guess if you remembered it, Dark Magic Circle. Add the viruses. I guess I could throw it in for my 2 special summon cards, my fusion deployments. Whoa! Let me see how this card does today. Let me see if it comes in clutch, and then maybe we'll throw in Deck Devi. Oof. We bricked. Well, we didn't brick because we've got this in the hand, but bricked a little bit. Just a little sliver. That hand sucks. Well. Now I have a Dark Magician on the field. Look at us. Wait, time for the gifted sub. Because I didn't win the duel. But thank you. Decham, thank you very much for the H2O. Thank you, thank you. Uh-oh. Is my bad hand about to become not so bad? Hoi hoi. Yes. Watch my field grow. The ultimate was in terms of attack defense. Oh, imperm. Fair enough. The Dark Magicians with Super Poly? No, I can't do that. Set that face down. Set that face down. No DPE this duel. No, not with fusion deployment. Fusion deployment locks me into fusions. No spellbook engine in this one. Could have dodged imperm with that though. That's true, actually, yeah. I wonder if that would have been worth it. I mean, this is all going to depend on what we're playing. I just saw a disgusting card right there. What is this? Solemn? I mean, Labyrinth? Labyrinth don't care about the extra deck. Hoi hoi. What are you saying, chat? Place your bets. Eldritch Labyrinth, Runic. What do we think? Danamorphia? No! Oh! I can't use Prep of Rights to put that back in the deck. That would have been so good. Think he's got a skill drain? If I normal summon this Denier... Oh, no. No, I can't do that. Battle. What attribute is Zark again? If I use super polymerization... Oh, no. I refuse! Skill drain. Oh, I should have waited. He was probably going to summon Ketaringa. Oh no, Ketaringa's got 4k attack. Zark in the grave means I can go into Dart the Dark Charmer though. No, I probably can't bring... I can bring a Ketaringa back though. Hoi hoi. Okay, he's going to get all his crap out, but it's got no effect, so who cares? I discard Denier to make so many options. Dinosaur. Starving Venom Fusion Dragon. Why not? You skill drain though. It's true. Oh, wait. Ah! Do I live? Oh, yeah, I can't. Yeah, you're right. Skill drain. Woohoo! I thought, Oh, I guess because super polymerization makes it so that you can't respond to its effects. He couldn't use the trap card's effect in the graveyard. Because that trap card's effect is if I use a spell card, I'm pretty sure, he gets to summon every single dimension dragon. Let me just double check. So I think I might have bypassed it. Yeah, when your opponent activates a spell card or effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard and once... Oh no, it just had to... It wasn't... It's because Zark wasn't face up on the field anymore. Ah, there you go. Yeah, it needs to tribute Zark or something. Yeah, you're right. That went well. We're back, baby. We're back. Goosey Q, that luck might have been the reason that we won that one then. Thank you very much. We take those. Kaslimpus. We're going first. Skill drain wins duels. I have become that thing. I can't believe you won that. I know. We gave him we let him have he had 2 4K monsters. That was fusion deployment though. Came in clutch. 2 of them though. I definitely don't want 2. Okay, let's bait with Prep of Rites. I play Preparation of Rites. This lets me add a Illusion of Chaos. Nice. I play Illusion of Chaos. This lets me add anything I want from my deck to my hand. I'm going to add Magician's Souls. This lets me then shuffle a card back to the top of my deck. I choose one of my... you don't know that, my fusion deployments. Then, I'm going to normal summon my Magician's Rod. Fingers crossed you don't have Imperm or Ash Blossom Effect Veiler. It does. Imperm. This is the one to Imperm. If you're going to Imperm anything, this is like my only effect monster I use on the field. Ow. We needed that for Dark Magic Circle. Ripperoo. Right, activates. I kind of wish I had my Red Eyes monster thing now. Right. Fusion Destiny means I can't go into Link monsters, right? No, for the rest of this turn. Okay, I'm thinking of Branded Fusion. I'm allowed to go into more stuff here. Shall I use it? Oh, no, wait. What's your criteria again? You cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck except fusion monsters taking out this. Oh, so it doesn't... It's going very well. Well, it's going okay. I mean, like, I'm not got a broken field or anything. Oh, I couldn't link summon. I didn't need to do that. That was too much. My bad. I guess I'm defended. Probably should have put some of these in defense. fine. That's... There you go. A stacked monster lineup. It's not good defense, but you know. Why not summon souls, then draw at least one? What would I discard, though? Oh, you mean dump fusion deployment to get a draw? Probably could have done that. I think that was an option. Red Eyes Flare Dragon would have been nice here, I'm not going to lie. I guess I couldn't have made it, though, because of fusion deployment. That's just a kaiju player. It's always Sprite. Okay. I don't know what to do here. I'm going to blow up the first Sprite monster they summon, I guess. I guess then they go for the Xyz, though, don't they? I know what to do. No, they're Sprite monsters. They need a level link to whatever. So I always thought is if they had a Sprite in the field, they could special summon another Sprite, but it's just any level 2 or something. It will summon red before that. Yeah. Red's problematic, but not too bad. Now, the hesitation here is either thinking, or he might not know what to do here. Dark Magician versus Sprite. Here we go. Who will win? Oh, no! I have to do it. I mean, regardless, he's just going to negate it. But this gets rid of one of his monsters, actually. But that doesn't really matter. What are the chances of all the cards he had to have in his hand? He had Sprite Red. Oh! Oh, okay, my monster stays in the field. Kind of nice. It's probably going to get bounced or something, though. I was kind of hoping it would go to the grave. Don't you... I thought you destroyed cards. Wait. You contribute one of a level 2 Link 2 monster, negate that effect, then if you tribute another effect, you can destroy that monster. Oh, he chose not to destroy it. Very clever. Very, very clever. Oh, because he would have had to get rid of the Xyz to negate it? Oh. Oh, that would have been better then. No way. So I misplayed there. Yeah, you're right. Oh, no. Sorry, chats. I didn't know. I see what you mean. And now he's gone full combo. Rip me. Dark Magician. Oh, yeah. They got the same stats. There you go. Thematically, they work together. Beautiful. What happened was Jaden went forward in time and little Yugi bumped into Jaden on his way to Domino High School. And Jaden was like, hey, I think this card belongs with you. And he gave him Destiny Hero Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer. Now, I know that's an Aster Phoenix card, but I'm sure it works. Zeus incoming. Zeus is not fine. No, wait, he can't Zeus, can he? Because he's locked into Link 2s? Because of Gigantic Sprite, surely. Is there a Dark in the grave? There is not. Right, that omnidirectional spell card that can banish anything is kind of what I'm worried about. That's a fantastic top deck. Thank you so much. Oh! No. Can it be destroyed by battle while it has material? Okay. Normal summon Magician's Rod. Dark Magic Circle. I don't really know what's at the top of the deck, but we'll Gambaroo. Ooh. Eternal Soul, please. Thank you. 1-2. Wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind that. I won't be able to get it though. Okay. All right. I don't have Underworld of the Goddess of the Closed World in this one. No. I guess I could just attack with everything. 2, 4. Can it be destroyed by battle while it has material? At the end of the damage step, if this card battles an opponent's monster, you can attach material from this card, return that opponent's monster to the hand. And how many spells have I got in the grave? Quite a few. And then, do I have Eternal Soul? I do have Eternal Soul. So I think what we do is we make this by sending these two to the grave. Yeah, pop the back row. I think that's the right play. He's got something. Something he has that I don't like. I'll make Illusion of Chaos. Why not? Do this now. I'll take a Magician's Soul. Shuffle you back in the deck. Put you on the top of the deck. Activate the effect of Magician's Soul. Special summon it. Because there's no more Dark Magicians left in my deck to special summon. Oh, I guess I could have summoned a Dark Magician from the grave. Who cares? Doesn't matter. It's going to the grave anyway. I don't want to send anything to the grave. So let's make a Selene. As for the effect of Selene, I get to special summon a spellcaster from the graveyard. And since I've got Dark Magic Circle on the field, I know just the one. Comeback, Royal Finish, Dark Magician. As for the effect of Dark Magic Circle, go for the back row now because I think it's Sprite Smasher. Oh, it was called by. Oh, he got me good. It's a shame Dark Magician can't be used. Oh my god, I could have used it. I could have sent it to the graveyard. Slight misplay. I don't know if it's cost me the duel. I think we're fine. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Nearly whiff, though. Remind me to send that to the graveyard with another card next time so I can... Dark. Access code Talker. Light. Oh my god. Oh my god. We've done it. I think. Oh my god, I might get the actual animation. Please don't quit. Just let me attack. Oh, I've got to do one more. Don't quit, don't quit, don't quit. Dark Magician! Dark Burning Attack. I forgot what your name of your attack is. Yes! Against Sprite! That was erotic. We beat it, chat. Oh my god, we're 2 more wins away from Platinum 3? Yo! What is happening? The winds have changed. Magic March is happening. Still. Well, we'll see. I'm sure things will change as soon as we, like, go up a level or something, but who knows? Let's keep this momentum up. Geodio, sorry, I was so in the moment. Thank you for the 100 bits. Would number 89 Mine Hacker be a nice addition for your Dark Magician so you can look and banish a card from your opponent's extra deck? Now, I heard modern day Yu-Gi-Oh! What is it? It's one of the Kashtira monsters. Lets you get rid of cards from your opponent's extra deck. So, like, all your one-of monsters, it, like, ruins their day. So, I mean, that's... maybe? Might not be a bad shout. Mind Hacker. Interesting. Thank you for the bits, by the way. No. Okay. We drew one too many Maxis here. But with Fusion Destiny, it might make up for it. Choose not to summon. I think it's too late. I think I already declared. I probably should have. Was that an option? We'll Maxi him back. Yeah. DPE pass. That's the... Oh, I'm so glad I kept that call by. I'm so glad I got you. Woo! I don't play Ash Blossom, so there's no chance of me drawing into it. Surely he won't have Ash. Well, he did, but we got away with it. Right. Prey, no Lava Golem. No Evenly, no Kaijus. No ifs, no buts, no coconuts. Alright. You got 2 draws out of me. Good for you. Right. I don't think he's playing Triple Tactics Talent. Regardless, I'm just going to Max C straight away. He can't Ash Blossom again, but he could call by. That is something they could do. Nice. Five calories. Beautiful. Probably saving that call by for the DPE. That's a very good point. Very good point. And unfortunately, this card will have to go to the graveyard due to Fusion Destiny's effect. Oh, Runic! Why not go for DPE? Oh, we lost one of our secret villages. That secret village would have been so good. No, don't do it. He's got a call by. That's why. That's why he blew that up, because he's got a call by the grave in his hand. No, he doesn't. He's a liar. Ooh, Skill Gem will do not a lot because they kind of benefit from it as well. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, no, he doesn't have the field spell. It's like the first time I've played Runic and they don't have the field spell. It's probably Runic Sprite. Maybe that's why. How's the deck going? If he was asking me yesterday, it's the worst deck in the world. If you're asking me today, it's absolutely fine. Oh my god, he's opened all Maxi. That's probably why. It's going very well today, but it's still early. Draw one. No. Set that face down. Battle. Attack. Attack. In phase 2. In phase. Toggle on. It's the maxi off. He maxied me, I maxied him. Wait, how many maxis have we gone through? He maxied me. I maxied him. He maxied me. I maxied him. That was 4 maxis. And unfortunately, he did have an Ash Blossom for that last one. It's fine. Right. Maxi was our answer to the Sprite engine if he's playing Runic Sprite. Skill Drain, you're honestly my only hope if it's Sprite Runic. I mean, it has to be. They're playing Dark Rule no more. I can't imagine a... Yes! Negate. I guess I could have waited until it hit the field, but... Same result, same result. Oh, I should have waited. I should have waited. My bad. Because he can get anything out now. Whereas before, he probably would have got, like, Sprite Starter. Sprite Blue, sorry. And then he would have just been stuck with that on the field. It's better to pre-fire it. I don't know. Like, this was the only thing that could have stopped it. And he had to have another monster on the field. I guess he could have chained something. Maybe somehow get another monster out. Cut me up. No, he couldn't have done that. I don't know. Yeah, they need 2 monsters, but... Oh, he had a blue in his hand. No effect for you. Am I going to win? No, okay, no. Don't count your chickens before they hatch. We haven't done anything yet. Chill out. Oh my god. This is a lot of sprites. What's the biggest monster they can make here? Can they make... What's the 3k that Crusadia monster, Avramax? Can they make that? No, Avramax is 4 monsters, I think. Oh my god, we beat Sprite twice. Yeah, I was expecting the Zeus, and then I just have to play defensive until I can get over it. Bro. I mean... You can make big gigantic. Skill Drain OP. Skill Drain's always OP. Everyone should be playing back row removal because of Runic anyway, so it's fine. This is the only time I think Skill Drain is fine, when you're playing a not good deck, even in the slightest. And there I go, I haven't got it now. We got Super Poly though. Oh, we lost the coin flip? Beat over deny, then make Zeus. Yeah. I'd have to wait. Was that Labyrinth? It is Labyrinth. Okay. Runic Stun isn't even in common anymore. Acro was not a great idea. Alright. Well, we don't destroy back row, we banish it, so that'll do nothing for you. Do you think I should prioritize the field spell? I don't really want to get my hand ripped. Preparation of rites. Did he quit? He did quit. We got the win. It allows trap search. Okay. No, Illusion of Chaos will put itself on the top of the deck. So I should take a gamble with this. No, I shouldn't have done that. I should have... I don't know. Okay, there you go. It didn't work out. Bad play by me. It happens. Yeah, that was actually really stupid of me. I should have used Illusion of Chaos first. Got Magician's Rod, normal summoned Rod. Add like a spell I wanted, then use that. Oh, I kind of need something other than the Magician's Rod. I think I need Magician's Soul. If I add Rod, I can't add anything to my hand that will let me special summon. So I need to take this. You can pop Rod and Circle if you... Okay. We'll put one Call by the Grave back into the deck. Okay. Magician's Soul. Send this card to the graveyard. Send a Dark Magician from the deck to the grave. I mean, it might be like Dogmatica Punishment. I mean, that'll be problematic as well. All right, we'll go for field spell. He had no response. Very surprised. Attack. Labyrinth monsters are dark. Yes. The ones in the graveyard. Yes, they are. In phase 2. Let me just quickly check these two in the grave. Do they have any end of phase abilities? If a trap card is activated, except during their step, you can special summon this card from your hand. If this card is special summoned, that's fine. This thing, quick effect, you can send this card. If a monster leaves the field by your normal trap, or this card is in your graveyard, okay. I guess I'll set that for now. End phase. Are you cooking slash popping off, Sam? Oh, he did it. He did have a welcome labyrinth. I hope he rips the Dark Magician and not the Illusion of Chaos. I really need that. Ooh, plus he can pop a card, right? He might go for Dark Magic Circle. And the special summon. And the set. Ooh. I guess the only reason you'd want to play Archfiend is because it's a way to get over big monsters. I don't know how many decks are playing, like, really huge monsters at the moment. Oh, Rattata! Oh. Oh, no. Okay, we'll have to feud. Oh, no. He needs to not hit Super Polymerization. Don't do it. Get rid of... Oh, no, we're screwed. We're so screwed. I should have kept the call by in the hand. That's fine. I thought he'd go for both my my set cards. Super Poly on draw. I will 100% Super Poly on draw if it survives. He's got one more. Wait, is this the hand rip? That's fine. That's fine. Come on. Come on. My toggle is so on. I can't get any more on than that. That's fine. Trap cards. Ahoy, hoy. He thought I had an Eternal Soul set face down. Nice. It's bad, but still okay. Yes. Priority. Damn you. If only I could have... They should just let me activate stuff. Oh, he can just reset it. Oh, no. Oh, please put another Dark Monster on the field. Please. He knows what you have now as well. Oh, he's forgot. He's forgot. He hasn't forgot. He hasn't forgot. No. I need to not draw a spell. Can Illusion of Chaos add me a spell? No, it's a monster add. Activate the effect of Illusion of Chaos. Play it. Add. Magician's Rod. What do I want to return to the deck? Illusion of Chaos. All I need to do is get this monster on the field. No! Alright. I can use my stuff before this resolves, right? Okay, Called by the Grave. Labyrinth Lady. Soul Servant. There's no point to doing that because my deck's going to get shuffled in like 2 seconds. What do I put back in the deck? What do I put on the top of the deck? It doesn't really matter. Do I want to put anything from my deck back into the deck? I guess a Magician's Soul would be nice. Sure, why not? It's going to get shuffled anyway. I would love to have summoned Rod. I really would have. That was the dream. Oh! Never mind. Why did I forget about that? I'm a fool. Wait. Whatever I add, it'll send to the grave, right? I know sometimes I'm allowed to add stuff. Adding is safe. Only draws. Okay, so I'm going to take... Ooh, do I want follow-up play? Dark Magic Circle. Can I play spells? I can't play spells, right? All spells and traps they control and all cards they draw. Oh, I can't play it. Okay. I can? You're lying to me. You're lying. That's a lie. No way. It'll blow it up. Oh my god, what a top deck. How is this working? Oh, I should have waited on that one. My bad, sorry. Wait, can I set it? Okay, cool. We got away with that. I don't know how this is working. Send that. What are you, mysterious face down? Full Force Virus. I actually don't know what you do. Yeah? Why not? Access code is 200 off? No! No worries. Ah! What is happening? How are we getting away with this? I don't understand. Oh, we've leveled up again. What a world. Oh my god. 150 gems? It's... Oh. What is happening? This is not like yesterday. Look at this. This is today? What? This is today. This was yesterday. I don't understand. And what have we beat today? We beat... Labyrinth. Sprite. Sprite. Dinomorphia. We lost to Sprite. We beat Marincess. We beat Despia. We beat Exo Sisters. Oh my god. We beat Math Mech. Look at us. Who would have thought? Not me. I was going to carry on. Dark Magician deck, tier 0. Didn't know you could play around a virus like that. Neither did I. I thought chat was having me on. I thought I was going to play that Dark Magic Circle and all hell was going to break loose. I thought this is still punishment for getting the channel points wrong. Obviously, we're only in the bottom of plat. But, like, we should just take the W. Like, it's doing well. Is this an okay hand? This is an okay hand. It's very good. It's an amazing hand. I'm sorry. Why did I say it like that? This is fantastic. Fusion Destiny, Super Polarization, and Skill Drain. Oh my god. I'm so excited. I play Illusion of Chaos. It's tier 0. It's supposed to be good. Tier 0 means that it is it's basically broken. It's like you need to play a tier 0 deck in order to compete against the tier 0 deck. So normally it's like the mirror match. Like Telements. You need to have a Shizu Telements to play against a Shizu Telements to even stand a chance kind of thing. So if something's classed as tier 0, it means it is too powerful in the format compared to other decks. So yes, this is not tier 0. We're just joking. This is not a good deck. but it's doing well at the moment. I think we're just getting lucky. We're just getting lucky. I need to chill out. We just need to... Oh my god, what a top deck again. Yes! And the fusion deployment comes in handy again. Ooh, something's got to go. It's either Super Poly. What are Super Poly targets? I'll show them in a sec. I can either have a Dark Magician on the field so this can be live, or I can have a Super Poly set face down that's live. It really depends on what I'm playing. I guess with the skill drain, I might have back row removal. We've got to go on an 11-game winning streak to make up for yesterday. Deal. You think it's going to be running Sprite because of no hand traps? Okay. I can't link it off, though. That's the only thing. I can destroy it, though. But the problem is, if I destroy it... If I destroy it, I get a second chance. Actually, no. You know what? Oh, probably could have set that. I don't think there's any way of me drawing, so it's fine. We'll keep it next turn, just in case. He summons something, activate this as effect, destroy this, destroy their card. Use Eternal Soul, special summon this back, pop, banish a monster on their side veiled. Unless they have back row removal. Exorcista packs. Pay 800 life points and an Exorcista card. Okay. I think Skill Drain will do a lot of damage to them. Well done. Start rolling no more. It worked for Sprite. Let's just do it again. Skill drain it is then. Yeah. Ooh. Hi, Tobias. Paladin's Madison skill drain. Yeah. Yeah. We get to keep our resources. I mean, thank God they didn't have back row removal there. I mean, they still could, but... What could they make? I guess they could go into maybe Zeus. I don't think they're locked into anything. Oh. Okay. Ooh. Access code Talker, maybe? Pop skill drain. But, like, they've committed a lot of resources just to get rid of the skill drain for that. That might be quite good for us. They don't find Returnia. Okay, Mikalis. So they have an Xyz. End of the main phase. Battle phase. Yeah, he's going to get the Zeus. Just so they got a 3k monster, I guess. Deny dies. Unlucky. Magician's Rod dies. Also unlucky. End the battle step. That's fine. I can banish their Zeus during their turn in a second. Rod Tribute DM. That is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm just going to wait for them to see if they... I'm going to do it in the end phase. In fact, do you have... During your opponent... Just end of the main phase. That's fine. End phase. Activate Eternal Soul. It doesn't have an effect to activate just yet. Activate the effect of Magician's Rod. Tribute Dark Magician. Activate the effect of Eternal Soul. Special summon a Dark Magician from the graveyard. I'm going to get rid of the back row because I don't really know what it does. Fair enough. Yeah, get rid of back row. I agree. No way! How is this happening right now? I don't know what's happening right now. 4:20 a.m. Sam. Thank you for the follow. Nice name. Kaz, thank you very much for the sub with the Twitch Prime. Thank you for using your Twitch Prime subscription here. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. We've got a brick at some point, and it's right now. Skill drain broken. Yeah. I do like DPE more than the branded package. I do. I like its consistent returning ability. Okay, we finally bricked. It was bound to happen eventually. It's not a super brick, but it's not a good... Whoa! I don't know. Wheat Todd! No! Thank you, Wheat Todd. After I just said thank you to the 420. Thank you very much for the 5 gifted subs. Wheat Todd, save your money, man. You've given so much to the channel. Treat yourself. Whoa! Whoa! Soul Servant will be live, though, which is kind of nice. Unless this gets interrupted, of course. Ooh, that's okay. I'm only planning on special summoning once this turn. Axie solos. Do you run Anaconda? I do. Fusion deployment works with Anaconda, which is kind of cool. James Games. Is it your draw? I just got paid and bills are paid. That must ride. You just got paid and the bills are paid. Might as well. You guys are welcome. Thank you, Weed Todd. Right, Prano Ash. Whoa! Magician's Rod on the top of the deck. My sweet boy. Activate the effect of Soul Servant. Lets me draw 1 card since there's a Dark Magician on my side of the field. Let's draw. Destiny draw. Magician's Rod. Oh my god, I willed it to the top of my deck. Look at me. Normal summon. Magician's Rod. Take. Magic Circle. Activate. Magic Circle. Pray for a decent top deck. Maybe the field spell again. That's fine with me. Take that. Let's choose the order of the cards I'm about to draw. I guess Call By wouldn't be too bad. No. 1, 2. Yeah. Set this face down. End phase. That's fine. Standby phase, maxi. They maxi me, we maxi them right back. I have to go, I need to finish my work, so I can go home. Bye, guys. Wee Todd, thank you very much for your generosity today. Have a great day. Good luck with your work, and thank you once again. Thank you very much, man. Have a good day. Sam playing responsibly, I see. Ooh. That's a shame. 1 less Called By for my Dark Magicians, though. Kind of nice. Kind of nice. No DPE? No, I'm not allowed to go into Link Monsters the turn I use Fusion Deployment. Not today. Whoa! Neos just gifted a sub to JTF374. Neos, thank you, man. Thank you for the generosity, chat. Oof. No, I thought about it. I was like, maybe. I was like, do I let him summon? And then we wait to see what he makes. Nah, we just get rid of it. That's his normal summon. Ooh. Dark Magician. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? Why not? Might as well. Yeah. That's the Dark Magician in the graveyard as well if he doesn't get banished. Right. That's his normal summon. Does he have a Branded Fusion in his hand? Probably. Well, let's find out. Dragon Knight looking nice. It's a very nice card. Now, obviously, Branded Fusion, Masquerade, of course. Oh, God. That's why. Why else would you normal summon that? Nothing else would have really helped you there, so it's... Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Never mind. We're getting Skill Drain. We're going to top deck Skill Drain. We're going to use Soul Servant. We're going to take another Magician's Rod. We're going to normal summon Rod. We're going to try and do some stuff. I mean, he has to discard a card to use it. I'm going to try and do some more lift right now. Promising not to focus on the stream when I do. Promise. Good. Please don't. Thank you, JTF. Can you show your deck list? I can, Alex. I can. Oh, somebody asked about my my extra deck earlier. So my fusions are Mud Dragon, 2 monsters with the same attribute but different types. I would put Guragadara, 2 monsters with the same type but different attributes. I think that one is. No, 2 monsters with the same attribute but different names. I would like to have that in the deck. Earth Golem Ignister, 1 Cyberse monster and 1 Link monster. Starving Venom, 2 Dark monsters. Predator Plant, Dracos Tapelia, 1 fusion, and 1 Dark monster. I guess you don't need to have these 2 in the deck at the same time. I guess if I had Guardia, whatever it's called, Gora, I'd probably swap one of these out. Maybe Stapelia. But I don't know. I'm not too sure. They just made DPE? They did. I thought it was going to make... It's very weird. I didn't expect... I guess they can just keep dealing with my my back row now. Oh, but I got Skill Drain. Same type and attribute, but different names. Ah, that's the one. Both is a good variety. I guess so, yeah. I guess with a fusion and any other card, it much broader spectrum of things it can deal with. Oh my god, Skill Drain. I didn't expect that. Right. Prano Ash. Soul Servant. Gora isn't out yet. No, it's not. I hear that's a TCG exclusive card. They don't have that in Japan, I don't think. I was quite surprised about. Probably Magician's Rod. What keeps me in this duel? I won't be able to banish DPE because he'll just pop himself in Dark Magic Circle. We've already used the Soul Servant this turn. We can't use Secrets of the Dark Magic. I want this Eternal Soul so badly. Real badly. We're just gonna... I think he might prioritize the Magician's Salvation, like destroying this. Or, you know, Eternal Soul once it's set face down. I think. Oh, yeah, he could hit it. Dark Magic Circle as well. No way. We can actually do some damage now. Nice. So yeah, this is something I talked about yesterday. A big problem with this deck is the abundance of continuous cards and field spells, which are technically continuous. They cause a lot of problems Because you get, like, you know, negated a lot. Because they've only got to destroy it, and it just, like, it causes the card to fizzle, which is very sad. Right, toggle on. End phase. DPE is no longer a problem as long as it doesn't have back row removal. Toggle is on. Opponent has 2 cards in hand. Standby phase occurs. We will be able to react in time, right? Priority won't mean I'll miss... Oh, thank God. Oh, yeah, end of the draw phase. He gets priority in draw phase, right? I think that's how it works. Am I going to get OTK'd this turn? Probably not. Maybe. I don't know. But, I mean, it's only 800 attack. This was silly. I should have just left the rod on the field. Oh, no, I guess I got a monster. If I draw another monster now, then at least I can do something with that. I don't know. We'll see. Fake delays in draw phase from recent update a few months ago. That's a thing? I did not know that. How many times I've got debated them by... That's good. I mean, you don't really want... Would you say that's that shouldn't be public knowledge? Like this thing, like you can see that the opponent has something respondable, because that wouldn't be in the real world. I like it though, but obviously it gives away the game a little bit, doesn't it? I wonder if it's fair. Like Nibiru, it's the biggest giveaway. Like if you see the glint in your opponent's eyes in the real world, that's fair enough. 5th summon. Okay, he's got Nibiru, but in this, just gives it away. That would have been lovely, but it's not going to help me. Hard to remove that aspect of the game. Yeah, I guess it's just part of it now. How many summons is that? How many summons did you just make? Effect response. LG26, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream team. Nice to have you here. Now the waiting game. We need to get more monsters than the opponent gets monsters. That's the goal. This is one of those moments where skill drain doesn't auto-win. You're right, yeah. Okay, okay. Yeah, no, I've done that with Nibiru, where I've toggled off only for my opponent to go into his battle phase. I'm like, yeah! Or the end phase or whatever. Yes! That's a great draw. That's an amazing top deck. Unless he has Ash Blossom. No whammies, no whammies. No whammies. Don't do it. You have 31 cards in your deck and 2 cards in your hand. There's no way there's an Ash Blossom in there. Oh, he destroyed it. I forgot. I thought we were in this. My bad. Okay. We need the mightiest of top decks, and my opponent not to draw another monster. That's all we've got. He's spell. No, I thought my field spell was still in the deck. I was going to set an Eternal Soul face down and absolutely profit. Come on, no monsters. Give me one more turn. Don't draw a Luba. Oh my god. Ah. Well done. Well done. Do they have to use a monster on the field? How does Branded in Red work? Hand or field? Oh, he probably has enough monster in his... Does he? They get one monster back, so he probably has another monster in his hand. Or he's going to use somehow Fusion Destiny Fusion. Is that why he... Did he use that effect so that he'd send it to the graveyard so that he'd pop Skill Drain? I don't think it works like that. The effect was activated on the field. So... Yeah, is that right? The effect was activated on the field so it can't pop? Or am I wrong? Doesn't work like that, unfortunately. Okay, good stuff. Oh no, it did work like that. It does work. Oh, it does work like that, unfortunately. I don't understand effects that activate on the field and resolve in the grave and stuff. Fair play. That was good play by the opponent. I mean... Yeah, he's got all those draws. It's definitely fair play. Well done. DP does not have to be on the field to resolve. Oh. Oh. I see. You win some, you lose some. I thought we did well. We just needed a slightly better top deck. So this was a situation where Secret Village of the Spellcasters, it let us down a little bit. That's happened a couple times. I don't know if I know how broken it is once it's on the field. I've been in situations, though, where it has... gone back on me. I don't know. I definitely don't want another... I wouldn't put another one of these in. I definitely don't want that, but I don't know. Well done, James. Well done. Smart moves. You need to believe more in the Dark Magician aspect of the deck. I am. I could drop one Secret Village of the Spellcaster. Make another Upstart Goblin. Are you playing Vert Anaconda? I am. Vert and a Colorado right there. Village's Brickier at 2. I think so too. I think at 1 it's nice because if I open Terraforming, I get a choice then. Like if I'm going first, I can take it. Put a Tamias in. I want more draws. I like everything in the deck at the moment. Play 2 Salvation. No, I don't want to play another Salvation. No. We've only 1 Eternal Soul. I think it'll just be the same problem. It'll be Bricky. Sorry to say, but Virus? I couldn't have used it, though, in that situation. I guess I want more, like, top decky kind of cards. I don't think I have the Viruses. Are they super rare? I have Grinning Grave. Oh, I guess I could make one. Eradicator. We do have it. 41, 42 cards, not a big deal. Chicken Game might... No, Chicken Game is a very good shout for this deck. But the problem is I have to make more. Like, I guess I could make one. I wouldn't just put Dino Wrestler Pancratops in. Spellbook of Knowledge. What does Spellbook of Knowledge do? Send to the graveyard either one spellcaster monster you control or one other spellbook card from your hand. If you do, draw 2 cards. That's kind of cool. It has to be on the field, though. How often is that happening? I guess that's happening a little bit. You must always get a draw 2 off Chicken Game. Draw 2? How? I thought you just could draw 1. Oh, do you, like, put them over the top of each other? You need room. I'm alright with 2 fusion deployments. I think they're fine at 2. Ghost Reaper and Winter Cherries. Chicken Game's effect, then send it for souls. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. That's kind of cool. How do you do the thing where you make only dismantleable cards pop up? Where's that now? Dismantle selected cards. Heavenly Zephyr, I don't know what that is. Expendable. Do you think 3 Masquerades is too much? Do you think I should get rid of 1 Does anybody in the world play 3 Masquerades? Should I just get rid of 1? Budget, am I right? 2 Unchains. Very few play 3. 2 is enough. Okay, we'll get rid of 1. 2 Deck Dogs. It's fine. We'll leave it. Easy tax. Yeah, 1800 a card is more than enough. We don't need any more than that. If we can get 1 more card, I get 1 more ultra rare. Oh, we're in the SR territory now. No. We've run out. I don't think there's anything expendable. Pretty much everything in here is either in a deck. Get rid of Math Mech, Alan Bershin. Do you play 6 Sams? No, but I still have the deck. I'm not ready to lose it yet. I guess I never used Dampier Vampire Sheridan. Did I ever summon this monster? Oh, wait, I've got a number 90 Galaxy Eyes. Done. I don't think people even play that one. It's fine. All right. We're saying Chicken Game. Chicken Game's the play. I can either get another Upstart Goblin just for simplicity or Chicken Game. Chicken Game could backfire, I guess, if I can't attack and do damage. Oh, I had a Crawler. Okay. Chicken Game or Upstart? What do you think? You have 3 Trick Star Holy Angel? I do? Okay, maybe we can get rid of some of them. That's way too much. Magic Karibo. Chicken because it's searchable. Royal Finish. Oh, wait. Ring, 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 ring. Can I have a Royal Finish Chicken Game, please? Thank you. Damn! Didn't listen. No worries. Alright, we have 3 spell cards. Honestly, we could take Secret Village of the Spellcasters out. I guess it's an option. It's just one of those things. You still playing Fusion Deployment? I am. I'm going to learn something new now. Chicken's better with souls. Chicken gonna brick. Uh-oh. We haven't opened brilliant, but we haven't opened terrible either. Maxi, go. I'm not even gonna wait. Come on, resolve. Resolve. I think we did resolve. Yes. Normal Summon Magician's Rod, Dark Magic Circle. Get thingy. Put that back in the deck. Oh. Oh. Rescue Rabbit there. 3 set cards. Labyrinth again? Fair enough. Eldritch Skilden. It could be Eldritch. I haven't seen Eldritch in a hot minute. Actually, you know what? Not that long ago. Sorry, not too long ago. We can get a second chance at that, don't worry. Eldritch wouldn't play Imperm. I guess not. Smug. Right, we're setting these two down just in case he's got like a... something I don't like. I'm going to max C again during the draw phase. Standby, sorry, standby. Is Dragoon available in Mastel? No, it's still not in the game. It's still banned. It's a shame. Like, if I had Dragoon, I would 100% play it in this deck. That'd be so cool. All I have to do is play a Red Eyes in the Fusion card, right? Worth it. Right, Maxi number 2. Big Labyrinth. Ooh, Fluunderies. They don't like skill drain. I can't think of any back row they would play that would stop skill drain apart from Cosmic. Okay, they dodged the first one. Well done. It's fine. I mean, all of their removals in their monsters' abilities, I guess. No Palladium? Nah, no Palladium in our deck. Is that, what, is that Oracle Mahad? Oracle Mahad Palladium. Oh. That deck dies to skill drain, yeah. I don't feel bad because they play some monstrous cards. They got a Floodgate for ages, so can I. Oh my god, is that Snowl? You never see a Snowl. This is like the rarest of all the birds. This is like almost extinct. So rare. How come my Magician's Rod didn't activate? Snow's the new win condition. Oh, there we go. Ah, click no! I'll get another chance. I'll get another chance doing it. Don't worry. End of the main phase, end phase. Activate the effect of Soul Servant. Actually, you know what? It's really good that I didn't use it then. I've saved myself 600 life points. Look at us. What on a top deck? I guess I can't use effects. I mean, a Dark Magic Circle would not hurt. Illusion of Chaos. Because I can put Denier back in the deck. And at the same time, I can get the one that special summons a Dark Magician. Ooh. Hey, I'm glad I get that call by that. If anything was going to get called by the grave, I would rather it be Magician's Rod. Okay, that's good. I'm happy with that. Oh look, Illusion of Chaos, no way. That's the effect of Illusion of Chaos. Oh, fair. Fair enough. I might just pass turn. They're not going to OTK me, surely. End phase. Rabina beatdown. There's no bite in that, Robin. I drink Ribena for breakfast. Tweet, tweet. No effect for you. Oh no. Egglen. So eggs? Exceptional. Chat, if I go hunting in Duel Monster Land and I take my magical musketeer shotgun and I see 20 Fluanderies and Robinas in a tree, and I take my shotgun and I shoot one with the magical musketeer shot, and I shoot one of the Robinas, how many Robinas will be left in the tree? Quiz. Kill the burbs. Shuffle you back into the deck, please. Extinction. Hello, Peter. That was a genuine question. That's just like a riddle thing. Not a good riddle. It was one of those ones where it's like, the correct answer is none. Because you're not done shooting yet. None, because they'd all fly away, because the shotgun makes a very scary noise. They'd all fly away. So 0. Oh. 2, call by. I might get Robina beat down now. You missed everything. Same fate as the dodo. Oh no. This has taken a sinister turn. He has Snoll in hand, right? He does have Snoll in hand. Maybe I should have summoned the Denier when I had the chance. How much damage does Snoll do? I can't believe I'm going to get Robina beat down. I was called by the alternate art magician. Yeah, you should. You should always go for the royal finish one. Very rare you see that animation. Very true. Snoll. 2,900 damage. Problematic. That's stronger than my Dark Magicians at the moment. Okay. No more Cold Buys. Please, no more Ash Blossoms. Activate Illusion of Chaos. I need the Magician's Soul. Ooh, you know what? We're not in a great spot, actually. Secret Village, you can go back. Ooh. We're not in a good spot at all. Now we have to send away Skill Drain. I was just going to play defensive and just hope I top deck Eternal Soul or something. Oh yeah, I get a draw. I forgot. Woo! Need 1,000 knives right now. My 1,000 knives. Oh. Oh, it has from the field. Do I need any discards for anything? Just Super Poly. I don't think I'm going to have any Super Poly targets. Said that. Your turn. Definitely not the ultimate wizard in terms of attack and defense, is it? Can't even kill an owl? don't know what they are. I miss the old Sam. The only skill drain when playing Malefic Sam, and my monsters have 4k attack Sam. Unfortunately, desperate times call for desperate measures. Are you running Mud Dragon? I am running Mud Dragon. They're all winged beasts, though. You need one of them to have like a different stat line. We should do a Flu Archetype video, actually. That won't be a bad shout. A lot of modern decks aren't getting very good views on the channel, though, I'm starting to notice. Like, the only exception's been Eldritch. I wouldn't mind giving Flu a try, though. I mean, I guess they're not really... I think it's, like, Link decks people don't seem to care about. Next turn, you out the Snoll. How do I out the Snoll next turn? Oh, Illusion of Chaos can get me... No, I don't know. I'm not going to use sprites. I haven't even soul anymore. I can put an Illusion of Chaos back in the deck. Oh, I can banish it. Oh, no, yeah, sorry. Yeah, you're right. I do have an out, because I can call... Okay, yes. Yes! It's only took 1,000,000 years. "10,000 years will give you such a crick in the neck." Finally. Uh-oh. Scary. Genie. Alright. 2,200 life points left. A Dark Magician on the field, a Skill Drain, a Dark Magic Circle, a Set Super Polymerization, which will never be activated, I don't think. I heard Tillaments are getting released soon. Big hype. They are coming soon. It's going to be the Gravekeeper cards, not Gravekeeper, the Shizu cards first. And then eventually the Tillaments, probably next month. Oh yeah, Prep of Rights, still there. I'm running low on monsters. I'll just keep top decking Preparation of Rights, why not? New waifus. Oh, I could have used its effect then. Does my opponent have an Ash Blossom? There. I mean, he's used a lot of them, so probably not. Oh, no, he hasn't. He's used one. I knew that. Deep down in my heart, I knew that. I got greedy. I could have made the Dark Magicians there. I didn't want to make them just yet. Just in case. I mean, if he chops decks at Harpy's Feather Duster, that is still... We'll check his deck after this, and then we'll know. Oh, look, Preparation of Rights. Again. Send back IOC and search it with rights to get the new cards. That sounds like a good plan. No. I'll just attack. I was going to use its effect then by using Super Poly, but I might as well just attack this. With a Winter Cherries. We didn't get greedy that time. Yeah, adding Eternal Soul, that's probably what I could have done. But I believe we've got game here. Dark Magicians. Probably won't get a fancy animation from this one. I'm very sorry. The Dark Magic. Woohoo! Big win, no whammies. Glitch asked them with a replay. Okay. This feels like a completely different deck that I'm playing. This is insane. In fact. I'll put that on a video thing Twitter later. Why not? Right. Intermission. Let's check out a replay. Favorite anime deck in Master Duel? Anime deck in Master Duel? Like an anime deck that, like, you see a little bit of play of? It's got to be Hero. Elemental Heroes, 100%. They're so much fun. I really like them. I'm emailing Konami as we speak. Do it. Multiplier. So, this is Glitch Aston's replay. Kind of an average duel, but has one part that caused it to go for a while. Also, more of a showcase of branded than Predaplants. Okay. Heroes are goated. They are. Oh, Altergeist. Altergeists are too big brain for me. They're too control-y. But I really like Ghost Girl, so that's fine. Give me a Ghost Girl PFP picture and we're sorted. Number 39, Utopia. What does S stand for in S39? Number S39, Utopia Prime. Super Heavy Samurai or Bust? I hear they're very good. Oh, Shining. Okay. Numeron Dragon. 17,000 attack point Numeron Dragon just on the field. I wish you had an Amazoness swordswoman. That'd have been so good. Thank you, all the gifted subs, Weed. He's just popped off, but no worries, man. I'm glad you got one. No way. Okay, we're playing Noah Kaiba. Noah Kaiba was all about gaining life points. So, gaining life points doesn't win duels. I would just like to throw that out there. But I like the idea of Masquerade, like doing like no damage now. How many Masquerades would it take? 600 damage an effect. 10 effects, 6, 12, 18, 24. 40 effects of Masquerade would have it would have taken. Oh, it does in time at the YCS. Oh, very true. He dodged the 13k burn. Did I miss the burn? So what was going to inflict damage out of all these monsters then? Was it the one that died? They missed the number 43 Utopia. Oh, I see. Ah, he was trying to do 17,000 burn damage. Ah. I legit thought his strategy was just to gain loads of life points. And that was the plan. At least he stayed in the duel, though, to be fair. That should be a challenge. Deal over 20,000 damage in a single duel. Big win. Glitch Aston, well done. Bots don't usually quit. It's the number exceeds monster that burns by the same amount of life points that you get. Ah. So that's how it works. Well done regardless. Well done. No, not a Utopia FTK that uses Destruct Potion, no. The only Utopia ones I've played against are the ones that get all like the negates out, like Dragon Ra and stuff. If they fail the combo, they usually quit. Ah. Ooh, we're doing well on these coin flips today. Right. What's expendable? I guess we don't mind. What don't we mind getting Ash Blossom? Do the Magician's Rod, the Terraforming, the Soul Servant, or the Magician's Soul? I guess the Magician's Soul out of everything. So yeah, Magician's Soul first. Special summon this card to the field because I'm going to get rid of the field spell in a second. Maxi. Okay. Oh, souls can't be ashed. Ah. Alright. Terraforming. Now, I could go for Royal Magical Library here. Or I could do the chicken gameplay. But then I don't get the trap card on the field. But I guess Soul Servant will get me the trap card. Alright, chat. I'm doing it for you. Oh, but then we could just have Secret Village. Just go Village. But then I get 2 draws from this. Alright. Alright. I'll go for Village. It's first turn. I did say I should probably go for that first turn. Activate Secret Village of the Spellcasters. You're under Max C, he will draw as well. It's true. It's true. Normal summon. Dark Magic Circle. My volume thing keeps popping up and I don't know why. Playing up. Been doing it for ages. Chicken game showing its worth straight away. We didn't get anything. Probably because I didn't chain Soul Servant to that card. That was a bit silly of me, wasn't it? Never mind. It happens. So this winning day means no Math Net March, right? I mean, if it keeps up this momentum, yeah. I guess so. Ooh. Do I... I mean, like, he can easily kill my field. For Anaconda, get DPE, but I don't have any spellcasters. Might have Imperm / Veiler. You're under Maxi as well. Alright. I'm desperate for the Lou. Don't do Vert. Yeah, you're right. It was tempting, though. We can do it next turn. If we survive. That's fine. Uh-oh. Probably could have banished that straight away. Might not have been a bad shout. You contribute this fusion summon card, special summon to 2 pump monsters with different names, each from your hand deck or graveyard. If you synchro summon using this card. Okay, I'm just going to get rid of that. Oh, I need the loot. I gotta go. Zetamin. 2 maxis, fair. Luna Teddy, thank you very much for the follow. J Stark, I don't know why you'd feed me water when I'm busting for the loot, but sure, I'll pile on. Why not? Thank you. Oh, I can't banish. He's got me. He's got me real good. All the hand traps. Okay, I'm actually going to have to go to the Duel. I'll be right back. I don't think I have anything that chains. Yeah, we're fine. Oh my god, what have I come back to? I'm sorry. I left you alone for 2 minutes and my entire field's gone. What did you do? Oh, it's back in my hand. That's not too bad. Oh, everything's back in my hand. Now, you know what? I thought if Eternal Soul was returned back to my hand, it wouldn't wipe the field. But I guess it does. A card returned to the hand is still public knowledge, I guess. I didn't think that. I thought if it's bounced back to the extra deck main deck face down, it doesn't work. And it's coming to my hand. Fair enough, then. Now, that's a lot of damage. Dark Magician's self-destruct button. Why would they give him that? Just let me have Eternal Soul. Different from Mirror Jade. Wait, you want to read the effect? This face-up card leaves the field. Fair play! Yo, Psychic End Punisher. Cracked. Real good. Fair enough. Had the counters. Maxi. Was it Maxi, and then Ghost Spell? Was it Maxi, Ash Blossom, Ghost Spell? I think it's Maxi, Ghost Spell. I think. It's fair play to him. Oh, they only play one Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit. Oh. That hurts. I expected to see 3 or 2 of them. Maxi, Ghost Ogre. The one I've got me. Got me good. The plan High Sight was to link off Rod for Magistus and then Chain Block Circle. Oh. And Chain Block Circle with Rod. Okay. That was definitely above my pay grade. I guess. I guess we could have got away with that. I guess we didn't care that much about extra draws, that one, because we had the field spell. I don't know. I mean, if he drew into any spells, he couldn't use them. So I think that was a time to play into the Max C, but I don't know. Might have been fine. Almost the next win. Ooh. Runic, eh? Runic Sprite or Floodgate Runic? Haven't played Floodgate Runic in a while. Again. Luckily we banish. It's good for us. Max C to the grave. This feels like Sprite. Max C. Depends how many back row he sets now. There we go. Sprite Runic. Cool. Floodgate Runic has almost completely disappeared. Thank God. I could not stand Floodgate Runic then. I'm fine with this. You can pop off as much as you want here. Pray Village doesn't get banished. It is. Gigantic Sprite. Another draw for me. Challenge accepted, I see. I'm going to treat myself to a pistachio. 3 pistachios. God, I love these. You have to win. If I can't win with all these cards, I probably don't deserve to. You could just go into Runic plays, but challenge accepted is a big mistake. I mean, what unbeatable field can he make? If he's just going to put IP Masquerina, Elf, Spell Negate... You know what, actually? Could be enough. Spell Negate, Monster Negate, IP Masquerina, Elf, and maybe the Banishment card in the back row, and Sprite Smashers. I don't have any... Oh, Super Polymerization. We have to top deck Super Poly. Or make Vert Anaconda and use Super Poly. You have a lot of ways to bait. True. Come on, Super Poly. No, I need you. I need you now. If I draw my Dark Magicians as well, this becomes dead. I've just realized. Oh, Secret Village. Oh, Secret Village can stop stop these, I guess. You're on Droplet? No, not in this one. No IP. Kind of nice. All right. What can we do here? Honestly, if I lose this, I will be ashamed. Let's start, I guess, with the Magician of Chaos, which I actually really need this effect to resolve, but I think we'll get away with it. Maybe. Okay, we're fine. Play Mystic Mine. No chance. Play Bishbalkin. I know nothing about Bishbalkin. I just know the name and what it looks like. Why is Bishbalkin so good? Let's take Magician's Rod. We have Mystic at home. And let's put back Illusion of Chaos. Sorry, just use Code of Trauma. Oh, okay. Might as well use Preparation of Rites, I guess. Get that Illusion of Chaos straight back. thin that deck. All right. Normal summon Magician's Rod. I'm mad that a lot of cards that we need, we don't have. Send rights with Soul. Excuse me. Oh, yeah, I can draw 2 cards with that. That's a good point. Monster effects are gone now. We need to eat the spell negates. That's our next one. Oh, thank you, chat. You could upstart first. True. Okay. Activate Magician's Soul. First effect. Special summon itself. Let's send Dark Magician. If I play Secret Village of the Spellcasters now... Actually, no. I am gonna activate Secret Village in 2 seconds. We're going to send the Field Spell and Preparation of Rites. Oh, damn. He had more. Honestly, I didn't think he had any. Okay, now I really wish I activated Secret Village now. Oh, but I don't have any spellcasters. If I use Secret Village and it gets negated, that's really bad for us. Lost the skill drain and Magician's Soul. That's okay. Rod. Rod is a spellcaster, but I worry. Can he chain? I activate Secret Village of the Spellcasters. He activates Thingy, his face down, and banishes this. If he banishes that, I whiff, right? Or, yeah, if he chains something that can destroy. We don't want that. So, let's play Soul Servant next. And then I can't use any spell cards. So, what do we want to put on the top of the deck? Magician's Circle. But the problem with that is... maybe negate that with Carrot. Instead of Dark Magic Circle. We pray. Upstart Goblin. Take 1,000 life points. Yeah, he does have Smasher's face down. That has been confirmed. What did I just draw? Terraform. Oh, I can get Chicken Game, which I won't be able to use. Probably shouldn't take Chicken Game, actually. Bait the trap card. I don't think he's going to do anything now. I need you to use your negates. All right. Go on then. Negate it. Damn. Why no Chicken Game? Because I won't be able to do any damage. I don't know. I guess I could. You get DPE engrave? Yeah, I can use DPE now at least. Oh, yeah. Chicken Game. I can pop Chicken Game with DPE. You're right. Village is okay because you can say, okay, I've done it the other way around now. It's too late. Too late. Now bait out Sprite Smasher. Ooh. Yes, I can bait out Smasher if he doesn't banish this monster. I can go for like DPE and everything. Oh, no, wait. You can only get rid of one card now. I might as well use it. You can only get rid of one. They are 9,000 lives, so we don't take any damage. Oh, okay. I should properly read Chicken Game then, shouldn't I? Could have baited the Smasher with the first secret village, then brought it back into your hand with Terraforming. I guess. I mean, I probably could have used this first. I wouldn't be able to add it back to my hand, though. It got banished. Yeah, we only have one village now. I took my other village out. Let's go for it. Do you want to be able to use spell cards next turn, or do you want to get rid of my Dark Magician? Yeah, no, we was playing 2 though. We've just cut it down to 1 for Chicken Game. What should we go for? Field Spell or Dark Magician? If he goes for Dark Magician, we keep this. We profit next turn. If he goes for this, we make Big Monster. Oh my god, he has more. How has he got so much of the runic stuff? Target one face-up monster on the field. Next time it would be destroyed by... Okay, he's protecting something. That's fine. Carrot. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. What do we lose? We didn't lose anything good. Good. Oh. Oh, he took Dark Magician. Oh, we can get it back. Has he used an Ash Blossom this turn? Could you imagine? I had a Dasher in this. Never noticed the Dasher in my hand. I could have put that back into the deck. That needs to be destroyed twice, unfortunately. Attack over red. Yes. The next time that monster will be destroyed by battle or card effect, it is not destroyed. Okay. Can't do any more there, unfortunately. He can't use Called by the Grave, so my DPE is safe at least if he's got a Called by in hand or anything. He can't activate any more runic cards as long as these monsters survive. I don't have Eternal Soul anymore, do I? No. I'm going to pop that straight away. I don't want him to negate this, so I'm just going to pop that instantly. And then, yeah, like you said, if he's got like a Lava Golem or something. We don't have Dark Magician in the grave. Yeah, we've got 2. We've got 1 banished and 1 in the grave. Ooh, could have popped this actually, just in case. Yeah, DM. The only thing we don't have is Eternal Soul. Not Eternal Soul. What's it called? Dark Magic Circle. Probably should have popped... Oh, no, because he might have... Yeah, Lava Golem me. It's true. Three cards in hand. They can't use spell cards. I can bring a Dark Magician back, but this card will then be face up and susceptible to stuff. I think we survive. I'm a little bit upset. All those cards we drew off of Max C, and this is what the field we ended on. They can't even attack with anything. Oh. Oh yeah, Runic. I think we DPE'd way too early. You should never have mentioned Lava Golem then. It got me spooked. It got me frightened. Is Dark World easy to use? Yeah, I'd say so. It's not too bad. It's just a lot of... It's more about resource management with Dark World. Because it's very easy to just tear through your entire deck in a single turn. So you need to be smart with it. Oh, Zeus. Zeus is not good. Oh yeah, he can't battle, true. No Zeus. Sprite. About ice barriers? Ice barriers... They're quite hard to make good. They've got some decent plays. They've got some really good extra deck monsters, but you'd have to be a very good duelist to make those just okay kind of thing. I wouldn't recommend ice barriers unless you really like them. Thoughts on agents? I remember we saw a lot of agent play quite a while ago because they had that new one added. They were okay. Not something I really play, agents. Wind up kitten. Ooh, crap. He's returned a monster. This is where I would dark, steal DPE, and ruin your village. Oh yeah, he could have. No. Can he special summon? I guess he did if he wouldn't have gone into gigantic sprites. Yeah, I guess he could have. Dart the Dark Charmer. Sam throw-in. What have I done? Oh, you can't bring Dark Magician back. Oh, that's not great. We get to chain before we summon Cat. I guess he still can't attack though. Maybe we're fine. I'm just worried about him getting rid of Eternal Soul and I lose all my monsters. That's the only thing I'm scared of. Kind of fruit? No, we're fine. Now you can use spells again. Oh, no, you're right. Yeah, I don't have a... Oh, yeah. Okay, luckily... Oh, yeah, he did use a spell. I did throw. I'm so sorry. Uh-oh. Yeah, DPE is still coming back next turn. If he targets Carrot, I'm using Eternal Soul, activating it just to have it face up on the field. Yeah. I guess. Should I have revealed that? I don't think you can make anything that can pop a card. Now Carrot negates effects as well. Ah. Fair enough then. Not a big deal. This accomplishes nothing, pretty much. But it's face up on the field now. My opponent can see exactly where it is so he can pop it. Oh, no. So I've thrown. My bad. God, I hate Runic. Oh, my Super Poly. Okay, everybody's capable of misplays. Everybody. Good. Oh my god, what a top deck. Ah! Why not? Why can't I use that? I don't understand. Link monster. Oh, no, wait. Oh, he doesn't have IP on the field. That's why. I need to be the IP. There's no link. Okay. Oh, and village. That's a very good point. So... Oh, 2 dark monsters as well. We could do that. What's the criteria? Remind me. A Cyburst monster and a Link monster. Okay. Ah, that's why. Need to make IP. I see why I'm confused. What did you just target? Oh, red. Two fire, but the same type. I can get negated, I don't mind. Should I just get rid of his sprites? I need to get rid of that. Super Poly. Might as well Super Poly now. Why not? Fusion of Chaos. 1 Fusion Monster and 1 Dark Monster. 2 Dark Monsters. Oh yeah, Drago. No, not Drago's Tapelia. Whoops. Okay. This will probably gets negated, but I think I have enough stuff on the board now, so it's like, it's fine. Remember, chat, don't let me use all my my spellcasters. Oh. Beautiful. Why didn't you battle first? I don't know. I'm just trying to see if I can debate something. Eternal Soul. Let's go for the longevity. I'll draw it next turn if he negates it. Yeah, go on then. YouTube? No, I can't Mud Dragon. They're the same. They need to be the same attribute but different typings. And they're not, unfortunately. This is fine. Set you face down. I could probably link up. Why complicate it? I mean, I'm sure we've got game here. Surely. If my opponent makes a comeback, deserved. End phase. Right, we have a spellcaster on the field. We have a DPE on the field. We have Eternal Soul. We have Dark Magic Circle. What could go wrong? I tried to throw, but Dark Magician is tier 0, so it won't let me. Everything could still go wrong. Evenly matched? No. It's a trap. It's a bait. Oh, thank God. Oh, he got me then. I got a little bit frightened. I mean, he would have made a comeback, but still. Very scary. Now, I want to bring back Dark Magician and attack directly with Dark Magician for game. But I don't want to take the mick. You watch him have something else. Okay, cool. Hold on. Now, I know I should feel proud because Dark Magicians beat Sprite again there, but I struggled a little bit. And we did max C and draw like 50 cards at the start of this duel, so just saying. 1 win, 1 loss, 1 win, 1 loss. Big win streak, 1 loss. Big win streak. Ignore those losses. This deck fixed all my win streak issues. This one simple trick with Dark Magicians. Only in my hands. I've absorbed the spirit of Yugi. Giano, I'm so sorry. 25 minutes ago, you submitted a replay and I still haven't watched it. I'm really sorry. Giano, we'll watch it right after this. As long as it's not a long duel. In fact, I should probably pin it. TGS, I'm pinning it. I'm pinning it. Thank you. Uh-oh. I don't like Summon a Monk. It makes me think of, like, weird FTK decks that do weird things. There's a Cosmic Cyclone in the graveyard. That's really good for us. Exorcister. That's fine. We've beat Exorcister before. I think we've beaten him twice, actually, today. We can do it a third time. This one simple trick made me go on a win streak. Blue Eyes players hate him. Secrets revealed. First time using Exorcisters, learning the deck. I wonder. Monday. Tuesday. Caspitel. I like her shoes. I like her boots. Photoshop Yugi's hair on your head for the thumbnail. I am not that talented with Photoshop. Marfa, why did you say that name? I need to stop doing that. Imagine if Toad wasn't banned. Yeah, if they had an Omni Negate monster consistently on the field, that would be vile. I'm very glad it's not in the game. Well, here's a question for you all. How do you feel about pre-nerfing decks before they come out? So, obviously, before Sprite came out, they hit some cards. Before the Ishizu cards are about to come out, they're all limited to 2 already. Do you think they should come out full power straight away? Then we suffer. But the thing is, we have hindsight. We know what decks are going to be like, but I guess it's a way to experience them. Some decks do need it. Sprite Elf is banned in real life. I heard. It's because they can dodge like Ash Blossom, Maxi, and everything as well. Good, because they're aware of what decks can do. I want full power tier. See, some people do. Like, some people want that experience. They want to see what utter annihilation feels like just for a little bit. Which I don't mind too much either. But I don't mind them getting pre-nerfed. I get a taste of them, but I'm not, like, suffering. We don't want a tier 0 meta. We definitely don't. This thing's a bit of a nightmare. Must be see some of the cards. This card can make a second attack. Must per turn, quick effect, detach one material from this card. Banish one card your opponent controls. When your opponent activates a card or effect, quick effect, you can return one card. It's problematic. Pretty nothing needs to happen to tiers. We're in tier 0 right now. We are? Uh-oh. I think I need chicken game. Yeah, I can get... Alright. We finally drew chicken game. We're finally using it, sorry. Activate chicken game. I mean, you can manage one card on the field. Draw a card. So my life points are lower, so I'm invincible for a while. Preparation of rites. If they use their effect of that monster as well, I can max C and get some more cards. Gaming with the chickens. Hell yeah. Now, I don't know what that face down could be. Could be Imperm, could be Called By, could be something else. I don't know what their back row... Oh, no, they have a back row that, like, you pay life points or something, don't you? Maybe that's the one. Moly Moly, how's it going? Your name reminds me of Austin Powers. Moly, moly, moly. Reminds me of card effect. Oh, this is a special summon one. I'll take the draw. Why not? This one. It did a little bit of damage. 800, why not? Kukuracha. Okay, I'd have to deal with that banish now, or does he get... Do they get another banish? I think that's fine. It's a shame we're so reliant on special summoning from the graveyard. Triggering the Vadis monster. The Callus. Wouldn't mind the fusion spell. Yeah. We're going to send... What's your effect? Can I be destroyed by battle with a monster special summon from the graveyard? You can use each final effects. If you control this card that was summoned this turn by using an X monster tier, quick effect, you can target one card your opponent controls, or in their graveyard, banish it. Oof. So if I put a Dark Magician in the graveyard, that's not good for me. So what I'm going to do... Oh, thank God. You know what? This is the one time I don't mind losing the Dark Magic Circle. We can play around this. That's them done, right? They've got no more effects. Oh, no, these do. If I use the grave... Oh, well. We're here now. Send Dark Magician to the grave. Special summon. There's 0 attack points. Magician's Souls. Use Magician's Souls as effects. Let's send Chicken Game. Secret Village. and Secret Village. Nice, but not great. I did it wrong. My bad. Don't banish Soul Servant. I need that draw really badly, though. Like, very badly. I don't want to trigger anyone. Attack the weak sister. Okay, I can't get a monster big enough. This is kind of all I got here. Soul Servant could have stacked the draw. It's not even a rod. I'll suffer the consequences of my actions. You won't get a second turn if you banish it. Oh, you think... Oh. We moved. Here we go. Again, I visualize the Exorcisters. Their eyebrows just go like this as soon as you touch the graveyard. Oh yeah, we're under Max E still. Max E, guys. I think we all forgot. Perhaps I did it on purpose to trigger the Max E draws. They forgot as well. Maybe. Maybe. It's a nice top deck, not gonna lie. Can't use the extra deck, right? No. Yeah. No, not this one. Let's do the one. Can I destroy by battle on first? If you control this card, quick effect, you can target one effect monster your opponent controls and get its effects until the end of the turn. If this card is instrument, neither player can activate cards or effects in the graveyard. Okay. Can they negate? Playing Flauanteries against this deck is pretty decent. I guess they can't do much, can they? Draw phase, skill drain before Magnifica, because Magnifica can chain to your skill drain to dodge it. Okay. As long as everything goes swimmingly, we'll do that. And then just a little bit of... We know he plays Cosmic Cyclone, so we might as well play some this and that everywhere. End phase. Toggle on. They see you touch the graveyard, they just swarm you like a horse. Whoa! Chris, thank you very much for the 27 months of subscription. Really appreciate that. Thank you for the 27 months, man. What a legend. Alright. Skill drained. Hey, Sam. Hey, chat. Sorry I'm late. Absolutely fine. You're a purpley, thorny, purple subscriber. You come when you need, whenever you want. Ahoy, hoy. Ahoy. End of the main phase. That's fine. Battle phase. As for the effect of Eternal Soul. The whammies. Special summon Dark Magician from the graveyard. Look what I'm doing right in front of their eyes. Watch me do it right in front of them. That's someone from the graveyard, by the way. My monster have 2,800 attacks, so it's fine. Oh. I could make a 3k? No, because I have to use Dark Magician. Okay. No worries. I don't want to take any damage. Drill Skein. Blythe, how's it going, man? Hold on. It's fine. It's fine. Sam, I don't know if you know much about Magic the Gathering, but do you think Yu-Gi-Oh! Could ever have an equivalent card to Khan the Creator? Once per turn, it allows you to remove 2 counters from it to add a specific type of card from your side deck to your field. I mean, you could do that. That sounds overly, no, I'm going to say no. I don't know. Like, you could only use that in a tournament format, really. Because then you'd have to make, like, side decks mandatory for, like, fundles as well. Because there's cards that will require X side decks. You could do that, though. That could be a new archetypal thing. A new addition to Yu-Gi-Oh! Binder summoning, let's go. I pay 7,999 life points. I send every single card from my hand, deck, field, and graveyard. Banish them face down. Now I can play 1 card from my binder. Skill drain working overtime today. Yeah, it is. Ooh, fair play. Didn't expect the Slayer. Fair enough. It's not a Dark Magician, so it won't stay on the field, unfortunately. And I never get the Dark Magician's effect. It never resolves. Oh, no. They've done well. That's really bad. Oh, no. I mean, we survived the battle phase. That's fine, just fine. We've just gone... We were living in a skill drainless world last turn. We'll just go back to that. This is fine. It's absolutely fine. It's not great. Oh, God, that's an Eternal Soul gun. It's not ideal. Oh, add an Exorcist to spell a trap. That's fine. Just draw another one. I can put it back on the top of the deck. That's something I can do. And I can draw another skill drain, I guess, yeah. Will they mind me putting a card on top of my deck? Probably not, right? Oh, I can't get the trap back? Oh, no. I thought you could. I thought you could get banished cards back. I've got mixed up with something else, clearly. Put Magician's Soul, top of the deck. Has he run out of... That's run out of stuff. That Magic Circle. I need to special summon from the grave again. They don't mind, though. This one doesn't mind, right? Oh, no. This one cares a lot. This one banishes from the field. Yes. I need monsters more than back row. It's fine. Sort of. Oh, yeah, I've lost... Oh, Gibrine? Oh, that's not what I thought was happening at all. Fusion Destiny, eh? Warrior. I'm taking Fusion Destiny. Super Poly can't do much for me here. Alright. Oh no, is that my last Dark Magician? It's fine, we'll get another. Oh no! I can't get Fusion Destiny from the top of my deck now. He's got me good. You monster. Oh, I've run out of cards to add. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Sure. Make verts? Yeah, sure. Oh yeah, I can just make vert Anaconda, can't I? Bye, Dark Magician. Two new cards, please. What do you do? I didn't actually read you. Just negates the effects? That's fine. Vert Last Hope. Do I know what's on the top of my deck? I don't think I do. Oh, I probably should have made vert first. What if I draw one of the cards I need? Okay, cool. We're fine. Vertical and a Colorado. 1, 2. My gift from Jaden and Asta. Thank you so much. Plan V. Well, I didn't know I was going to go for this play, but... Battle? Cannot be destroyed by battle with a monster special summoned from the graveyard. We're fine. That's the effect of this. No one wants a vert on the field. In face. Can they make another comeback? 8 cards in deck, extra deck, 4 cards in hand. What if they got a call by? They don't have a call by. I can get Thingy back. Can we do 6,000? Activate the effect of Destiny Hero Denier. Bring it back. No. Activate Magician of Chaos. Take my last Magician Soul with 1. We don't even need Why access code? Why should I win with access code? My other monsters have deserved it. I want to attack with Dark Magician for game. $5,006. That's game there. Cool. Dark Magician direct attack. I want that animation. Dark Magic Burning Attack. Don't interrupt it. We've beat Exorcista 3 times in a row. We've done very well. Ah, skill drain did a lot of work there. It's your boss monster. Yes. Yo, 2 more wins for Plat Tier 2? Oh no, I was supposed to stop stream. But we're winning. And I need toilet. Oh, bit more. While we're popping off. And we're winning coin flips. Next loss we stop. Keep going until we lose. Wasn't there a replay? Oh, I'm so sorry. Jono, I'm really sorry. I'm an absolute mess. I'm just excited. Oh god. And you pinned it as well. I did. Oh no. You said diamond today. I did say diamond today. It's not a good one. No, it is, Jono. It is. Go on, Ash it. Ashen won. Damn, he didn't. Kind of needed that. Oh, it's probably Max C. Max C's got. Imagine everyone starts sending in replays now. Stream never ends. We profit. We have a lot of baits. Lots of them. Who do we shuffle back into the deck? Who do we like here? I guess we don't need... Oh. We can get more Illusion of Chaoses. I guess Fusion Deployment we could have shuffled back into the deck, actually. I still think it's Max C. Did Sam miss any replays? I have. I've missed one. Called it. We won't get them in that order. Salvation before circle. Yes. So I don't top deck. Eternal Soul. Should I get rid of Fusion Deployment? I guess I don't need it. We might draw like a skill drain or something. Who knows? Or that's actually very good. Oh, what do I need? I guess another Magician's Soul? Or an Illusion of Chaos. Illusion of Chaos wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Then I've got it for next turn. I can shuffle stuff back that I don't need. Pray. No harpies. Fusion Deployment is better than Dark Magic Curtain. Yeah, there's literally no downside apart from the fact that I don't have to pay half my life points, but I'm just locked into fusions, and that's it. That's heartbreaking. That's, I've just got to let it go, I think. Oh, this has happened again. Oh no, it's the... I was supposed to do it straight away. Who cares about the banish? Just get that monster that protects your back row out. If I'd have done this straight away, I wouldn't have had to deal with this. We said this so many times yesterday, where I wait to see if I can banish something before I fuse. Oh, no. No, ignore me. Ignore me. I've gone crazy in the brain. We don't have a dragon out. There's no dragons. No dragons. We're fine. Heartbreaking. Okay, I need to wait. I don't play any hand traps, so... we're screwed. We're drawing at least, yeah. Kind of nice. We can put that DPE thing back into the deck with Illusion of Chaos. You think he's going to OTK? That's why he's playing into it. Oh, maybe then. Can they? Do you have any Earth? I do have an Earth. Oh, I don't know. Might be off by 500. 3,500, 5,500, 7,500. Normal summon Ash Blossom. No, Ash Blossom. Normal summon Maxi for game. We're okay. Okay, no, we do a bit damage. That's fine. We survive. Buster Blader, Dark Magician. Probably not at the moment. I'm missing a lot of the Buster Blader cards, I'm pretty sure. But Buster Blader in the future, maybe? Won't be so bad. That's a great card to get. Right, they have one negate, and somehow I've just drew both of the cards that I didn't want to draw. 2 bricks. This is probably the worst, like, things we've had added. Buster Blader is super fun. Yeah, man. I like their extra deck monsters. They seem pretty cool. Skill drain, maybe? Probably not if they negated that. Maybe doing that the other way around might have been the play. To be fair, does anyone even equipped to this? Oh, I reduced the attack. I knew he had that as well. Number of monsters on the field has changed, so I can stop the attack. Oh, thank God. Is that a permanent decrease? Yes. I don't know what that achieves, but sure. Can we make Vert? No. I used my normal summon on... I mean, maybe we could have done this the other way around. Magician's Soul first, see if he negates. can't get Griffin. One less Eldritch to worry about. Oh. I mean, we've lost anyway, but fair enough. Back to Pet Garnets. Yeah, drawing the Denier and the thingy were not great. Win some, you lose some on those. Listen, we have a replay. I remember, Giano, it's in my brain. We didn't do it right now. I think we've done well. This is such an improvement to yesterday. So what's today been? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Out of 16 duels, we lost 4. That's really good. 12 wins, 4 losses. And one of them was Sprite, one of them was Eldritch. Probably, I don't know what the other one was. So, compared to this yesterday, yes. It's fantastic. Really, really good. I am happy to keep playing with this deck now. It's completely flipped my opinion on it. Obviously, the higher up we get, the harder it's going to get and stuff. But I'm starting to think this can get into at least the bottom of Diamond. And it's all thanks to this card right here. No, Skill Drain is doing a lot of work, but the other stuff helps a lot. Really good. Right. Replay. Giano. Oh, I lost your code. Can you send the code again, please? Or can I search for you? Can I search people's chats? Thank you. Control C. Do you think we'll get into Diamond tomorrow? Do you think it's possible? Punk Tenyi. So this is Jono. His replay. This is Tenyi versus Live Twin Sprite. 4-turn duel. Scythe needs to be banned. And also, my opponent chose to lose. He chose to lose. See if we can spot it. Ooh, nice. Triple tactics. You're going second. I tried the branded version. I have tried the branded version. The DPE version is currently my favorite. The most consistent feeling for me. Dagda. And there it is. Scythe. No extra deck for you. Very sorry. Sprite Starter. Sprite Elf. Key skill. IP. Negate the Sprite Elf's effects. Oh. Little misplay off you there. I noticed it. Unlucky. It happens. $1,200. Okay, you got a lot to deal with. Monster negate, summon a monster, special summon another monster. Stop you from summoning. Yeah, as soon as they summon that blue one back, horror breaks out. Well done. Never mind. Oh, life points, though. Are you going to steal their monster and just attack them? No. Make access? Oh, no, you can't make access anymore. Never mind. We're going to use your triple tactics on. Triple tactics. Steal. Well done. Hefty damage. Gain life points. Well done. Negated. Well done. You have to give their monster back, though. Sprite. Man, they can pop off. Damn. Thank God you had a life point increase. That's all I'm saying. Oh, no Zeus? Oh, he used Smasher. I see. Whatever it's called. Sprite. Gigantic. Where did the life points go? Did he use a card and paid life points to special summon a monster again? Did he use Sprite's starter? Why was his life points so low? Well done, by the way. Just this little... Whoop. Starter got rid of that last little bit. Deserved, then. I just threw my very expensive camera across the room. Don't worry about it. Just literally just flung it. Yeah, Judgment paid half. He used 2 starters in that duel, so that was probably like 1,100 twice, 22. And then obviously all the attacks that we did. Jenna, well done. That was a good replay. I wished I watched it an hour ago. Oh, God, I'm such an embarrassment. Gianno, thank you very much for that replay. I'll pet your Karibo for it. Legend. All right. I think that was a very successful day. And I'm happy to end it there. Oh, just realized we can do ritual things in this. All right. I'll be back tomorrow with hopefully the same optimism that we have today, because we've been doing very well, and I hope it carries over. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining the stream. You've all been awesome. Thank you for the tons of gifted subs that we had earlier in the stream. Thank you for stopping, saying hello, saying goodbye. Really appreciated. Feeding me water, Tiger Flames. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. All right. See you tomorrow. Keep your eyes peeled on the YouTube channel. There should be a video out in the next couple of days. But other than that, thank you for watching. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.